I feel the biggest part of the mission that has stood out so much for me is the learners inspiring learners. I feel like EAB has done such a great job of setting it up to where every day we're always looking to be better, and we're looking as educators to learn more things and to take in more knowledge, and it's the same expectation we have for the students. And so I've been so inspired to become better. Like, even as an educator, I'm somebody who's learning every day new things. And so that makes me so happy that I can work with a community that is encouraging that. Every day we are learning new things, and the learning never stops, even for us as educators.
I think EAB lives its mission really by focusing on learners inspiring learners, by looking at everyone who is part of the school: staff, faculty, maintenance, security, and students, how we really do depend on each other and trust. And I think it keeps us humble in understanding that we are able to learn from everyone here. And I think that's important in allowing us to really grow and remember that the only reason this school works is that we all want it to work. And I think that's what learners inspiring learners really means, is realizing that it's similar to a house of cards. Without all of us, we're gonna crumble.
So I'm new this year, and the wonderful thing about what I've already seen about EAB living its mission is that it happens at every level of every person on the campus. So for example, I work with an assistant who's been here for over 30 years, and I just arrived. And so we sit down together to figure out a project, and she's teaching me some things. So she's a learner inspiring a learner. And then I'm teaching her some things that I've learned around the world. And so we are inspiring each other. This happens a lot also with student meetings, where a student will teach me something about their journey at EAB. And so it's very much learners inspiring learners every day in the smallest ways.
O que mais me encanta na missão da EAB é que estamos sempre aprendendo uns com os outros. Cada aluno e cada professor inspira e é inspirado. E isso cria uma comunidade viva onde todos crescem juntos.
So EAB's mission of being inquisitive in life, principled in character, and bold in vision, I see through the expectations that the school has set for everybody here. I feel like we as teachers push ourselves, and that's reinforced through all the people that we work with and our colleagues. But then we also have those same expectations for our students too. We start with asking students how to ask those good questions and how that can lead to like a lifelong curiosity. And I feel like we really try to reinforce that in our classrooms. And I see it from the earliest stages all the way up into the oldest kids with TOK. And with being principled in character, I feel like we really try to reinforce that, because we know that in order for students to feel a sense of belonging and successful, they need to feel safe. And that being principled in character helps reinforce that safety. And bold in vision, it's exciting to see like all the different projects that have come up in EAB have been either student or teacher driven. Things like the house program in the high school or in the middle school, some of the different clubs that have come up have all been student driven. And so it's really exciting to see that the school really like listens to kids and some adult and teacher feedback too, and they really try to see the potential in what EAB can be. We don't just stay stagnant, we really try to grow and develop.
EAB inspires its students to pursue their passions. In a lower school, for example, we see this when students make choices in the classroom, learning engagements, proceed through the Maracuja project, or share their learning in our shared spaces. We acknowledge our students' successes, and their peers do as well, which helps each of us inspire others to grow. As the lower school students interact with each other and take on new challenges in their learning, they are guided by the Bulls traits to help them understand right from wrong. They boldly show their learning in different ways, such as through art, sports, persuasive writing, speaking, and other means of communication. We do not keep our learning to ourselves, but find ways to boldly apply it through actions that inspire others.
Na EAB, cada dia é uma oportunidade de inspirar os alunos. Acolhemos, incentivamos e despertamos a curiosidade dos alunos para que aprendam com significado e cresçam com propósito.
At EAB, we'll create a safe space where innovation, experimentation, and even failure are embraced as part of our growth and our learning process. Our community supports one another, and in turn, we inspire students to take risks, be curious, and develop the confidence to pursue their boldest ideas.